You need to turn the volume on that down. And you also need to pull that closer. Hello, hello. Welcome to Arty, Crafty, Acme. I'm here with my assistant.
Hi.
We're just getting everything set up. We're almost there.
Oh, ow. That hurt.
My assistant's walking into things because we have a lot of stuff to show you.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's still yours. Don't forget to turn the volume down. Well, you can see in front of me a bunch of paints.
Don't mind the loud noise.
I was a bit sad because I missed out on a big tube of the gold.
But big tube of the gold?
Yeah, and I didn't know until somebody bought it. I didn't realise I'd grabbed 2 of the teal greens, but that's okay. There was a lot of the paints that I made her throw out because they were solid. I don't think she realised that they were dead. So I think on the day that I rescued these, because she was going to send them to Vinnie's or something, I threw out probably as many as I rescued. She doesn't know a lot about regular paints, my mum. My mum used to do Artex and Hobbytex, but she never really got into painting things. It's just us chickens.
Well, there was 2 people watching before I was on there. So I was doing someone else. Is Mod watching?
No, sleep.
Oh.
Hi, Melinda.
No, comes up.
Okay, so we're just having a little bit of technical difficulty.
No, there's 4.
I keep trying to straighten my
Sharon
mat, but
says hello.
Hi, Sharon.
She can only stay for a short time.
That's all right. This will probably be a long one because I have so much stuff. And then Mum just keeps giving me more, and I've just been sick and things and not been able to stream. Every time I try and straighten the mat, I make it more crooked.
Oh, that hurt my back. And plus that VA assignment.
Okay, so I've got a bunch of Jo Sonia, and it's Prussian blue, opal, which looks like a grey. I don't know if it's a shiny grey or just a grey. It's not even. It's a bit solid at the top, so I'll have to clean the top out of that one so it comes out. Brilliant green, Turner's yellow, warm white, Napthol red light, rich gold, 2 teal greens, pine green, fawn. That sounds like an interesting colour. Yes, please. I'd be in that. Oh, well.
That one needs a mix.
We need a tissue. There's a tissue over there. Can you grab it,
Tissue
please?
for your issues.
I should know better than to open paint.
Oh, I still on the remote. Whoops.
Then there is brown earth and carbon black.
black is black. We know that.
There are different colours of black.
I know.
Then
Black
Folk Art Ivory White, which looks like it needs a good mix. We'll have to see if I can rescue that one. I'm not going to say what it looks like. And then Kaiser Colour Magenta. I really love that colour. So I definitely had to rescue that one. Do you want to stick them all back in the bag? And
Sharon said, okay, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
I want to mix up. I don't want to get
The
my instant
bag behind you. Don't put it in with all the material stuff. Okay. Just in case one of them.
Whoopsie.
Somebody just made a mess.
Oh, hopefully none of it went into my cup. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll move them out of the way so I can keep going. And then there is little appliques and things. So Miss Assistant will tell you that there's lots and lots and lots of stuff.
There's too much stuff.
That's why we've got to do this video so I can get it all put away. So there's
true that. I know that.
Little flowers, a little bow, and a little boat. And there's a couple of most of those.
Oh.
Then in this one, this mystery pack, there is a Pebbles, a cat.
That does not look like a cat.
With a sombrero.
That's why.
This little pink and black flower one.
Ow.
Kind of looks like a collar for a Barbie dress or something. Some cherries. A weird red face.
It's my face. Oh, go away, Carl.
A rabbit.
Rabbit.
A Tinkerbell.
Tink. Oh, we know he loves that.
Okay, so that's Pebbles. Who was the other one? I can't remember. Oh, too long ago. Then there's just a little thing for a collar, but there's only one. And then there's an umbrella with flowers, a little butterfly, and a frog. Sorry about the car if you can hear it, it's a bit loud. Then I've got these sparkly flowers.
This is for showing as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring that over, thank you. Oh,
Oh,
then there's these corner flowers. Luckily there's already one out so I can show you.
Isn't this mine?
Yes. Yes. We can show them. Things my mum gives me. Then we have these fluffy little, I'm not sure what they are.
I'll chuck it over.
My mum made up some lolly packs for Halloween, but she didn't get any kids come knock on her door either. The only kids I got knock on my door were the ones I made come and knock on my door from next door so I could give them lollies.
We didn't make them. Oh, yeah.
So she got a bunch of yummy lollies. Kids missed out in that street. Wow. My mum went overboard. Then there's a little tartan rabbit and a pink bear and a sparkly butterfly and some more of those weird, I don't know what they are. I've got no idea.
Just say they're gross. Alexis and Linda said,
I read it.
Oh. And we can't forget about this. So, actually.
And then there's some iron-on frogs. And butterflies. Oh, there's two of them. I missed that. I was trying to pull out some of the doubles so I wasn't showing so much stuff. So there's some anchors in there. And then there's the fish. And this one has iron-on daffodils. Put them up the right way. And then drop them. That's how I roll. And then some cute little butterflies with sequins on them that are really super sparkly. I like them. And then some hearts with some more super sparkly on them. And this one has teacups and flowers and things in it. And this one has trains. And then really pretty butterflies. Some of these, I'm going to pull out the really super sparkly one. It's so pretty because it's got all sparkle through the material. I think it's actually in the material, so it's really cool.
In the material.
And there are these little flowers. And then I'll pull one of these out. I did grab a piece of black material, paper, but I don't know where I stuck it so that I could show you things easier. Then there's these flowers, and there's a bunch of them in there. And there's this 3D flower. It has a flat base and then a gathered flower on the top of it. And this black and gold butterfly. Then there are these flower vines that you could cut apart and use individually. And then in this packet there's also that one. And single ones of them. And some itty bitty cherries. And I think that's everything that's in that packet. I didn't take all of these. She had so many of these that most of them ended up going to Red Cross because there was a lot. So I do have a couple of packets of each of these. But again, some of these went to Red Cross just because there were so many. So much stuff she had. But she really culled, and every time she's like, take stuff, and I don't want to take all the stuff in case that's not the stuff she's sending to Red Cross. But when she's doing stuff for Red Cross and she's saying, take what you want before I send it, then I'll grab the things that I like. And we have a Christmas tree and a stocking and some strawberries and a rose. Oh, lost one. Now, do you want to put the ones that are over there back in there, please?
Okay.
Oh dear, I lost one.
Got it.
Okay, then there's another one of those flowers in blue.
Oh no.
And then a blue and a hot pink butterfly. And then these really cute dragonflies with a flower. And another butterfly. Then we have... Oh, I don't know if that's the same colour as the one I showed before, but the umbrella, more of the umbrellas with the flowers. Those ones are all yellow.
I shouldn't have eaten a lolly. Now I see. I've eaten too much.
Somebody ate a whole pizza and a couple of extra slices. How many pieces of the other pizza did you have?
One.
And half a garlic bread. And lollies. I didn't eat that much pizza. And then these iron-on appliques. And then this big, beautiful one. I love that. That's gorgeous. Not sure what I'm going to use that on, but that is absolutely lovely. I love that. Then there's poinsettias.
That is lovely.
And then we have some red cats. I don't know if they're from a cartoon or something, but yeah, red cats. They're very weird. Froggies.
Green frogs.
There's a couple of different green frogs in there.
Not permit though. We need a permit.
just thought that would be faster. And then some more different flowers.
I shouldn't be drinking Crafty.
The funniest part about this is I'm actually the one who sat there and bagged all these up. There were so many of them. It took me a whole day to go through them all, and then I come back the next time and she'd have more for me to do.
Yeah, that's why I
So
need me there.
blue flowers, and some of them have pink middles. And then I'm not sure if I kept the others. I know there's pink ones. I think some of them must have sold because I didn't see many of them. And some more flowers. I just love that little one down there. That's so pretty. It's purple. Of course I like it. Then we have these beaded flowers. 7 in that packet. Most of these ones that I'm showing right now, she was sending anything that I didn't want was going. It was gone. So she's just like, take it all. Take everything. So look at how cute is that skull.
Wendy said hello all.
Hi, Wendy. And then there's some more different butterflies.
That's not really hot. Only 2 different sockets. That's probably why as well. Don't much for a drink.
And then these are just, I don't think these are iron on. They don't feel iron on. These are just material cast. So there's a bunch of different ones in there. And then, did I already show daffodils? I think I did.
Who knows?
I think I already showed the daffodils.
I'm not paying attention. That's bad.
And then this one's just hearts. All different hearts. And then I have a bunch of little things in here. Oh, I didn't realise that was all one piece. So there's cherries and just little tiny appliques.
More flowers and heaps more cherries and a whole bunch more flowers and
So there's all different colours of them. And in this one I have some little crocheted flowers. Oh, these ones are double. So they've got an itty one in the middle and then a big one on top. Oh, let's not put them back in the same packet. Okay. Next, buttons. Is it your birthday today, Melinda?
So much better.
So we've got these little car buttons.
That was a little awkward silent pause.
Yeah, I was reading the chat.
I know.
Trying to find out if it's Melinda's birthday today. Because I didn't know. And then there's kitties. Is that all the different kitties? Oh, there's a yellow kitty.
Okay, my God, not still in the store. Ow!
There's lots of kitties in there.
Oh, it's her birthday today.
Aww. Happy birthday, Melinda.
Happy birthday, Melinda.
I'll have to write that down so I don't forget. Because I'll forget.
She will. She forgets almost everything. That's just me.
Hush you. And then we've got more kitties in different colours.
But it's true. Oh.
There's
Where
white.
am I putting these?
Here you go. I just tipped out the container that everything was in.
Melinda says she kept it quiet this year. Where's the piece of paper? Oh, no, where's the pen?
Here you go.
I'm gonna put it on my hand, and then I'll put it in the calendar. So I will remember.
Oh, she doesn't mind if you can hear her. We're just not allowed to say her name.
Oh.
So, teddy bears. I think they are so cute.
No, if I whisper, you could still probably hear me.
She does whisper pretty loud.
Depending.
Oh, I love these. I can't believe.
That.
They're little fairies. But they're fairies. How pretty are they?
Satan. I was up pretty early though.
Mum got heaps of these packets of buttons from Spotlight, I think, and they had like this one. I don't know how it got a stray whale in there, but this one is all
whale?
ladybugs. But she had these packs, and they had some had flowers, like lots of different flowers. Some had lots of bugs and animals and things, and she decided she didn't need as many as was in a packet. There was something like 500 in the packet. Something ridiculous.
Crazy.
So we had to sit there one day and she had to work out how many of each she wanted. And then we sat there and packaged all the rest up to sell. And then she didn't sell very many. I think she sold a few, but she didn't sell all of the ones we bagged up. So that's why I now have some. And then there's red and pink flowers. There is these, which I'm not exactly sure what they are. They're plastic, and they are buttons, but I guess they look more like Crafty buttons than clothes buttons. So there's all different ones of them, and they're puffy. They're like those puffy stickers. Then are these all the same? These all look the same. These ones are little fans.
Never go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the
And then these are lots of different. Okay, I thought they were all the same. Let's have a look. Are they all the same? Have I got all the different ones now? Yeah, I've got all the different ones now. That one looks like a slightly different colour. So there's some different buttons in there. I thought there was more of them, but that's all right. I like them better anyway.
I think falling asleep at 5 o'clock was a bad idea. But Santa was a good idea.
And then there's some navy blue buttons and some pearly buttons. I was really happy when she said she was getting rid of some of these, sending these to take whatever I want of these, because she has some beautiful buttons, and the ones with the gold and silver and things like that are harder to get or more expensive, and it seems like the secondhand shops have cottoned on to the fact that us crafters like those ones and they make them more expensive now.
No, I thought 25 was a good number.
When you're our age, 30 sounds like a good number.
No, 25.
So we've got kitty cats. Yeah. Butterflies.
When you said gorgeous pearl buttons.
And these are another really cool button. They're 3D on top. They come up almost like a pyramid, but it's not quite as sharp as a pyramid. A bit softer. Oh, now I can't speak English.
Yeah, don't go to sleep at 5 like I did. And then wake up at like 3 or 4 times almost.
And then we have some more fans. These are really pretty fans. I like those blue ones.
I was trying to fall back asleep, but it didn't work.
These are the same butterflies as before, but this time there's a few different colours. Pardon?
The mat's crooked and it hurts my head at the top.
I can't make it.
No. I'm talking about the top. It looks so crooked.
I've tried to make it straight. I think it's because of the angle that the phone is on.
It is.
I need to get a new phone holder, because mine's just resting on top of my phone holder because it doesn't actually fit inside it. So it's just sitting on top, and if we bump it, the phone's going to go flying. I did that already when I was trying to set stuff up.
And I was sorting out socks.
Some bear buttons. I bought a C-stand for my camera, so everything changed. So it took me about an hour to set this up today to get it to work for the live. And then I have, these are really heavy metal bear buttons.
Can I see how heavy? Oh, jeez. I only wanted the one. Don't let me ever pick those up again.
Oh, I thought I'd pulled out all the doubles. I think I must have kept these in because there was different colours of the butterfly buttons, but we've already seen them. Oh, and there's some dark purple ones. Yes, I like dark purple buttons. Oh, they're my favourite ones. I'll show them last.
Oh, what ones?
Those ones.
Oh.
Just remind me that I've got to show them.
Oh, if I remember.
And then there's two little bunny rabbits, pink and green.
I feel sick now.
You ate too much.
I had too much.
And then now I've got apples, hearts, stars, an orange apple. That's yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And some spotty stars.
How did she get those in here? Oh, they did. Okay. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, yes, they did.
And then these really cute buttons. Oh, okay, they're weird buttons. I thought they were cute buttons, but they're weird buttons now because they've got tennis rackets on them. I guess they're off somebody's tennis outfit. That is pretty cool, though.
What?
They have tennis rackets on them.
Oh,
Let's see if I need to hold them a bit closer so you can see them.
Wendy said good night because she's going to sleep.
Night, Wendy.
Good night.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel a bit like that too, by the way.
Then I've got these van buttons. I don't know how you'd wear them on clothes, but anyway. And I've also got them in yellow.
Well, the blue ones look okay, just not the orange ones looking things.
Then I have... Oh, that one's a butterfly. Oh, I love the colour of that butterfly. Some butterflies and swirl buttons. Really pretty.
Is this gonna go?
And then I have the same swirl in a lighter red. How are you going to help all the way over there?
Just chuck it at me.
Chuck something at you.
Oh, goodness, no. Ow. Yay. This is actually comfy though.
And then I've got some more fans in a different style. My mum buys a lot of buttons off eBay. A lot of buttons. But she only wants a couple of the buttons. She'll buy like 100 pack and she'll only want like 5 or 10. So then she bags them all up to sell and then she doesn't sell them. So they come to me.
And a lot goes.
And then some itty bitty buttons in different colours. So most of them are black, but then there's a couple of these tan ones and a couple of these brown ones in there, these itty bitty baby ones. Oh dear.
Oh no.
You ate too much pizza, you silly girl. Okay, my favourite buttons.
Well, okay, yesterday I went to sleep at like 5.
5 p.m.
Yeah, that. And then I woke up several times and it's like, oh, because I can't fall back asleep straight away half the time. So I was up from like 6:45 till now. I'm like, ugh.
So these are my favourite buttons. And if anyone likes these, they can let me know because I can put some of these in some Happy Mail because I actually got a couple of packets of them. I took all the ones that she had of them because they're so hard to get pretty silver buttons that aren't super expensive. They're not metal ones, they're just plastic, but they are so pretty.
Okay, it's a metal. I was like, don't chuck them at me.
The next thing's a metal. What are you going to do then?
No. I'll try
Okay.
and catch them.
Oh, we already showed them, so we don't need those ones.
I caught those.
Oh, there's a couple of different colours. I thought I'd gotten all the buttons off here.
Ones?
Well, there's some blue of those swirly buttons and some purple ones in there as well.
Oh. I can try and catch them.
These are heavy.
Oh god.
These ones are more metal ones.
No, did you show the other ones that you wanted to show last?
Yes.
Okay.
I just didn't realise there was more buttons in here.
I'm scared now.
So these are buttons as well.
Throw me one. I want to see if I can catch it.
But with some snippers or whatever, you could probably cut that bit off. But they're really heavy
Throw me one.
because they're metal.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm scared. I got it. Oh, it's not as heavy as the other one.
Then there are some...
Sharon said night. Sharon said night.
Night, Sharon.
Good night.
Then we have these funky buttons. They're pretty cool though. This is, I guess, a sunflower. It just is all in wood tones. And then we have a bee. That is so cute.
Oh, no. I should share your video on Facebook.
Okay, on to Brad's. Oh my goodness, Brad's. I'll be sharing some of these too because I have tons and tons. I took some of the ones because there was loads of doubles. Let me know if you can't see in the packet, but they are green hearts, pink stars, a steely blue type heart with a couple of different blue and green.
Okay, I'm fine.
And then there are the yellow hearts. And then this is another mixed packet of the hearts.
Throw me one at a time.
They are a bit glary, aren't they?
Yes, op shops are getting expensive, but I got a book to cut up and it was $4, but had to pay as it was a certain book I needed and didn't have time to go to another shop.
So then there are all different stars in that one, and hearts and stars in there. No?
Oh, yes.
And we already looked in that one.
Oh, wait. Am I throwing them back in the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then these are absolutely adorable.
Can you chuck those at me?
These, there's 2 giraffes, 2 lions, 2 monkeys, and 2 elephants, 2 blue elephants in there. And if anybody's interested in me slipping some of them in Happy Mail, I do have a few more packets of them. So I don't mind sharing them. Then I have these big hearts. She only had one of them, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a Brad on that lid.
Oh, okay.
And then in here is some gold dragonflies. I've paid $4 for a few books lately, but they were really good books. What can I say?
Oh, you can't try.
Okay.
Oh, ow. Where's that gonna go?
Kind of need something empty to put stuff in, don't I? Didn't think of that.
Hang on, I have an idea. I can save the day.
It's not going to be big enough for this stuff.
Are you kidding me? I just tipped it up for nothing. Yes, sorry.
Okay, then we have these glass pearls. There they are. Is that all of them? Oh, wait. One more. Is there any more in here?
I hurt my stomach so bad.
It's alright, here you go.
Are you kidding me?
So we have all these glass pearls. Those ones are a bit bigger than the other two.
Heavenly Angels just, you know what I'm talking about. Yep, not focusing, out of it, tired, asleep.
Okay, then we have these tiny little beads, which I thought there was more than one packet of these, but I didn't see them when I was
Looking about. Trying to
looking, so I'm not sure. And we have 2 different sizes of these silver beads, and I think I have some extra ones of them to share out. I have a random packet of safety pins.
Which will probably come in handy.
And then there's these. Oh, I'm going to have to open these to show you. Luckily, I've got a packet here that I can get Miss Assistant to stick them in. These have little faces on them.
And it's really creepy. They look like Lego faces, but it's still really creepy.
I don't know if you can see them. They are a bit weird.
They're creepy.
But they've got the hole in them so you can make them into things.
It's still really creepy.
Miss Assistant is very creeped out by the faces.
They're not big faces.
Oh, then there's, I think they're the same size as ones we've already seen. Another random bag. The bag must have broke that they were in.
Oops.
Then there is these great big huge gems. I think that was Christmas ornaments.
Well, we can use them.
A random bag of beads.
Another one just fell on the ground.
Yeah, there's so much stuff beside me. And these are glass beads. I think they're called Rondelle. I can't remember. But they're a pretty pink. I think I need more bead storage. And then these...
Tell me about it. Wait, don't tell me about it.
These are those little bead cappy things. Or for between beads. Some tiny itty bitty gold ones. Oh, nearly lost one. And some purple beads. They're just big plastic ones. And then the same again, but these ones are a brownish colour, I guess. A brownish red-ish colour.
Okay, that can go away, yeah?
Then there is some gold and silver butterflies.
Okay.
And they are slightly different. I thought they were exactly the same. But
yeah, I thought
I was wrong.
too. But then I have to relook.
Some wooden beads. Sometimes Mum just chucks stuff at me.
That's hilarious.
So I was like, okay, Mum. I'm not sure I'd use wooden beads.
You cut them off and make them into different things.
And then there's some of these. I love these, but these are usually pretty expensive, so I haven't bought a lot of these.
How do you do that thing? Like,
I wouldn't do it with that. You wouldn't be able to do it with that.
because you go like that.
That thing she's talking about is Cat's Cradle.
Oh, that's what's called. Where's a piece of string?
Here you go. Then I don't know if they're the same ones we saw before or if they're a different size.
Oh, there's many different things in there that I have no idea about. So I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
And then there are some crosses.
Oh.
You're lying down again.
Yes.
So I just throw metal at your head.
No, just throwing up my stomach.
Then these itty bitty seed beads. And okay, hang on. Let's see if I can find all the itty bitty seed beads because there is itty bitty seed beads everywhere right now.
I don't know if I'm going to chuck the box up to you. Hopefully I don't.
I have to find all the other itty bitty seed beads she gave me because I'm not sure if some of these are doubles or not. So
Oh.
itty bitty seed beads, lots of them. Or gold. I know I specifically wanted the gold. I was like, yes, I'm taking the gold. I'm having them. And silver. I'm not sure I've seen gold and silver seed beads before, so. You really want me to throw all these at you? Ah!
I just got seed beaded.
And then some itty bitty gold ones. I don't know if we already had itty bitty gold ones. Somebody was supposed to pull out the doubles, but I'm not sure how she did.
I don't know, I didn't care.
And then these are metal, I think.
They all look the same.
They're roses, itty bitty roses.
They're all
And
on my stomach.
some hearts. These ones are plastic.
Oh, I want
Oh,
my
more
little-
seed beads.
Oh, no.
A iridescent clear seed bead. I'm sure that's going to help your stomach having them thrown at it when it's already hurting. Then some orange seed beads. And then some teardrop beads,
Okay,
which
I've got a
I don't
couple
actually
too.
have a lot of teardrop beads like that. So I was like, yep, I'm in that.
I caught them.
And then some different silver butterflies.
Melinda said, hope these lids are on tight. Yeah, they probably are.
Probably.
Hopefully.
You should see all the beads in the bottom of the box Mum keeps them in. Oh my goodness. They're butterflies. That packet has 29 in it apparently. That's an odd number. Oh, more seed beads. Are you serious?
I want to count them, but I can't be bothered.
Okay, so they're not seed beads. So they're a bigger seed bead and a bunch of bigger different colour seed beads that are going to be fun to sort out. Some, they're not quite seed beads, they're a bit longer. And then some orange and red seed beads and another packet of mixed colour that's going to be fun to sort out. Okay, take that. I don't know if I'm going to take that up, so.
Whoa.
Yeah, seed beads are heavy.
I wasn't expecting you throwing that too. It's in my stomach.
Oh, she definitely would. Oh my goodness. Then there are some more of the rondelle beads, but these ones are plastic. Just a very vibrant green. Oh, another packet of seed beads. These are clear with a pinkish purplish fuchsia kind of colour in the middle.
Catch that one.
And then some heart beads. Foil lined heart. Olive colour.
I'm going to lose feeling in my legs soon. In my feet soon. Because they're elevated.
And then some fleur-de-lis little charms. And they're on a lobster claw.
Lobsters, lobsters, lobster, lobster, lobster.
That was you the other week.
What?
You were a lobster.
I know I was.
And these are
This is like basically on time.
rose beads.
It's ahead of that one. What?
And then the same in silver. And these are...
I can see your head.
Oh, I didn't mean to stick my head in the way.
See? It has like a few second delay.
And these
you know.
beads are like little pumpkins. But they're silver.
Oh.
They're so cute. Ah, bye bead. That one's gone now.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah.
Chicken at me. Chicken at me.
And
Ow.
then some silver hearts.
But the phone's ahead of you. Like, is ahead of that one. Your computer. That's hilarious. Oh no.
And then these are glass and they're
Oh god.
cubes and rectangular shape and I don't know, curvy, and they're a bit weird. They're not all the same there. I guess maybe they're hand blown ones, so they're all different shapes. And I'll throw them at you in a minute. But you want to catch them because they're glass.
All of them. Oh goodness.
And then these are iridescent little purple ones.
They all landed on me first.
And these are itty bitty beads. Pearlescent type ones. I don't know. I don't know what they are. I was just rescuing them. And then
What the?
these, I don't know what these these are. They're like those faceted ones that you get, but these aren't faceted on the top or the bottom. They're very weird.
Plastic, 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 plastic. I'm tame. I've tamed that sunburn out though. That's a good thing, but a bad thing because it's so hard. I'll probably get cancer.
Okay. Oh, there's a random ribbon.
My feet are going cold now. Because I'm elevating them.
Then we have
And then
this
I
dusky
decorate
rose or dusky purple. I'm not 100% sure. Colour. Oh, almost lost another bead. And these slightly big yellow ones. Slightly big. Okay. And these are metal and they're hollow. So they've got little cutout bits. You can see through them. That's pretty cool. And I love things that are these, the black underneath, and then they have the iridescent type colours on top, change colour. Green and purple and blue. And these are just pink ones. And then we have them in purple and blue.
Okay. Oh, cool them!
And these are just some of those little gems that you can sew onto clothes if you want, or use them in craft, which is probably what I'll do.
Probably.
And then these ones, don't say what they are, but they're just little blue ones. And then I think this is a piece of jewellery that broke. So there's a couple of different types of bead in there, the blue ones and the gold ones.
We have 7 people watching.
And these are iridescent purple ones. And then some of the big pumpkin shaped ones.
Oh!
And they're just some more of those gems.
That hit my nails.
Oh, and then we have this little container which has some punched out stuff in it, but then it has this big fan button and lots of suns, and then these itty bitty beads.
What ones are we doing next?
I'll probably start with that pile down there.
Oh, do you want to do that box right there?
Oh, one more packet of beads. No. Then I got a D. I don't know why I got a D, but anyway. That's okay. A keychain.
For Dixie. You got that in. D for Dixie.
And then I got these little glass brown beads.
Why don't you do this stuff next?
Well, I don't know. Probably because I thought if I do the material next, then we can stick the stuff on top of that. So I can go through the box.
These
And then
are
some.
delightful. That's what.
And then I got some little blue cat's eye beads. And then some of this trim. I couldn't believe Mum was going to send this to Red Cross. Oh my goodness, no way. Oh, there's another packet of beads in there. Some more of those iridescent-y ones. And then there's this big pink trim. Dangle trim. And then this is dangly trim as well. I'm not sure how this one works, so I have to open it and have a look. It's got some dangly things. And then we've got another beaded dangle trim in purple. And then we've got the flower trims. So they've got ribbon and the beads and the flowers on them. So we've got turquoise and blue and brown. And then some of the purple dangly trim.
Oh, that came from that
Oh dear.
bag.
Oh dear. Oh, there's And now I find the piece of paper.
Oh my OMG fish. That dated trim. Wow. Score.
It wasn't going to Red Cross. It was coming home with me. So next we'll do the material, not as much as some of the other times, thank goodness. Because when you see the lace, you'll understand why I'm saying that, and the ribbons.
Can we get the necklace?
There, so this is some heart gingham material. It's pretty heavy. Do you want a hand?
No. I have the bucket. Oh,
Then there's this material that was bought on clearance for $1.50, but yeah. So it's a satiny type material. And this red stuff's a bit weird. I'm not sure what it is. It has a very weird texture to it. Oh, and this is a scarf, but I just thought it was really pretty, so it came home with me. I don't even know how to wear scarves really, but I just really liked it. So I said, that's mine. And then some butterfly material. Butterflies can be cut around. And then some, this is a bit crinkly. And some more white one, but this one's a smooth, really soft, smooth one. Then some peach cotton and some heart cotton, fluoro-y hearts. Some Christmas material, which I might put to the side, seeing as we're getting to Christmas. And this is another Christmassy one with koalas. And I'm not sure what this was cut off, but that's just a lovely embroidered piece. Oh, Santa's. The Santas have some gold. Can't rescue many of them, but there's at least 3 on there that I can cut out. And then some broderie anglais. It's a bit stained, but that's all right. I can mist it up. Then a lot of these smaller pieces, she was just going to throw away. So I got to go through and pick whichever ones that I wanted to rescue from the bin. She had some really ugly, really, really ugly 70s and 80s stuff that was just not coming home with me. No way, no how. And then I thought this one was really pretty. It would make, I could cut it into strips to make it into flowers. I thought because gathered up, they would, the colours would show out the sides. So I really liked that piece. Then some calico, because calico, it's a calico bag, but it could come in handy for something else. And then some, well, only one whole puppy. I think that's the same puppy as there, but he's lost his head. And a frog and a duck, and butterflies. Some purple cotton. And then some of this. And Mum only had $1 on it. I don't think she understands how expensive this stuff is, really. And I'm still surprised nobody bought it, because this stuff is so expensive now, and it's a very heavy, heavy one.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. No, but it's good for rustic things. And then this is like a piece of wedding dress material. It's just a small piece, and it's so soft and nice.
Silk.
And then I think this was supposed to go back to Mum. I keep forgetting to give it to her. It's a piece of Hobbytex or Artex. And I don't do that, so. And then there's some shiny pink stuff. That's really pretty too.
I also like this necklace.
Oh, you found it.
Oh, no, I know where it was.
And
It was on the door.
somebody was making something out of this, but I guess they didn't finish it. Some red
something.
gingham.
Cowboy, cowgirl type thing.
And then this one has gold on it as well. Butterflies and flowers. And then this one has rabbits. I wonder if we can guess who I grabbed this piece for. Save that piece from the bin. Sad face? Why the sad face? The rabbits? And then this is a pretty dark piece, but I just thought it was pretty cool with the leaves and the gold. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if I bring this light closer, if we can have some better light on things.
Awkward silence.
And then,
what was that?
And then some burgundy cotton
Oh my god.
and some purple cotton
Your favorite color.
and some purple taffeta type stuff and some gold and black stars, which can go over here to the Christmas stuff.
I found my lit stuff.
And then this is it stretchy? It's a little bit stretchy, and I think it's a bit see-through, but it's the blue polka dots, so I thought that would be pretty for some flowers and things. There's lots of that.
Heavenly said all stars.
And then there's some spots, and I love this color. This color is gorgeous. It's teal.
That is a nice color.
That feels like taffeta too.
I don't know what that is.
It's a type of material. And then some red cotton, some very green.
Ooh.
Somebody doesn't like that color.
It's Kermit green. It's Kermit. It's Kermit.
And then
That looks like
this strip of material, which you'll see what that actually comes off in a second, which is really pretty. That is so gorgeous, the embroidery on that.
Oh no. Oh, that's okay.
And I'll grab that piece out so you can have a look. This is the rest of that material that it come off. It must have been a tablecloth or something that somebody's cut up for something.
Heavenly said all stars, great for Halloween. Ooh.
Now, I'll show you this one first. I mean, I know you can see the one underneath, but so there's a fair bit of this as well. Kind of reminds me of the stuff they used to make laundry bags to wash your underwear in. But it has, let's see if you can see it on there, purple flowers.
Heavenly said, "Oh, is that sorry silk?" And then Melinda said that blue is pretty.
It is. It's lovely.
And Heavenly said,
Okay, I'll put this in perspective for you. I'm showing you all this stuff. She sent about 3 or 4 of those big, what are they,
containers.
52 litres or more? I don't know, whichever those big size crates are. She sent about 3 or 4 of them to the Red Cross full of stuff. I just couldn't bring it all home to my house. And some of the material none of us would want. I saw this and I was good and chucked it because I'd taken some material one day when we had a garage sale. And I was good and didn't take it. I'll throw a piece of paper under there to see if it'll show up the colours. And I really wanted it. And when we were unpacking the other week, I'm like, if I find this material, it's coming home with me. So eventually I found this material and it came home with me. I'm absolutely in love with that rainbow organza.
Melinda said, "Is sorry silk the next trend in crafting?"
And then this big piece of pink lace. You don't like it? Very pretty though. Very pretty flowers.
And then I said not the next boohoo set been using for ages, and after that it says all the lace material. Ooh,
Okay, so that's the material. Do you want to put that box up there? And I will start with this stuff.
Well, start with that. I have no idea what's on the
I know that can go in there with that stuff because the rest of that is in there. Okay, next she had tons and tons and tons of brain freeze. What are they called?
Brain fart.
The paper towel. And I probably should have grabbed all of them, and I didn't think because I know some of you ladies love this stuff, but I was trying to be not too bad. Mostly I grabbed the ones that I would do. I'm not sure. These aren't paper towel. I think they're just stickers, but they're really nice stickers of mice and things. But most of this is paper towel and other things. So I grabbed mostly, the ones that pop out because I'm not a huge fussy cutting fan and it takes me forever. There were some random printed images in amongst here.
Pooh Bear. Big Pooh Bear.
And Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
That's,
Oh, what's that?
yeah, I'm not sure if I'd use many of these because they haven't been printed very well, so we'll see.
And then it said, ooh, again.
And then this one says, there are too many miles between us. Let me come to you. So I'm sending you a little coffee bag. This will have to do. Make yourself a cup of coffee, and when you drink it, think of me. And then it says from. And so there's a few of those printed ones in there. We'll get to them in a minute. This beautiful Japanese paper. And then there's another piece on the back of a Star Dream printed paper.
Can I check when that not musical, when that ballet contortion musical?
Not right now. Then there are lots of other Japanese papers in here.
No, it said tea, not coffee.
And then this is very vibrant and sparkly wrapping paper. She had lots of wrapping paper ones, but I just grabbed the ones that I thought I would use. And then there's a bunch of the add your personal touch. This card is blank stickers for if I make cards that don't have anything in them. Mermaid.
The wrap paper.
Ah.
I'm guessing. Am I correct?
This one says coffee too, but it shows the tea bag in the cup. This one says cup of tea. So there is tea. There's tons of them. Tons of tea and coffee.
Okay.
And this one says, I'd like to come and visit and share a cup of tea, but as I could not make it, please have this one on me. Oh no. This beautiful paper towel one got a bit crinkly. Are they stickers or is that a cutout one? That one's a cutout one. There you go. Some I did grab. Oh, that needs to see cold and flu pills. Some I did grab because I just liked the pictures and I thought they were really pretty. Then some frangipanies and butterfly. Again, that one's a cutout. A cutout one. I'll stick that one there. And some frames. I think they're for the paper towel if you want to frame them on the wall. Then this one is already a punched one, so you can just pop them out and layer them up. That's how I roll because I really hate fussy cutting. And then these ones on the back, I'm not sure whether they are or not. They might have just come home with me because they were in the packet as well. And then the teddy bear one. And that one's already pre-punched. And the elves.
Oh, violins underneath.
Oh, underneath. And the violin. I think that one is a cut around one, but I think I got that specifically for a reason. And then we have flowers and pumpkins. And look at the cute little fairies. They are so sweet. And the angels. More fairies. They're so pretty. And flowers. And more flowers. And some boy ones, which is always good because it's hard to find things for boys.
Sometimes.
And some roses.
I'm really imagining it. It's so cute and all.
So this is a bunch of different ones in this one.
And then weird things underneath.
That one's not cut out, but I guess I liked that one. I didn't have long to look at the time, so I should have just grabbed all the folders and brought them home with me. Mermaids and girls. And then this diamond fold template. I don't know if anyone knows how expensive these things are, but I was like, yep, that's definitely coming home with me. And then some fairy stickers. Oh my goodness, look at this wrapping paper. That is so cool. It's like on the craft paper.
No, it's drop bears.
Drop bears.
Drop bear.
And then some butterfly wrapping paper with some fairy wrapping paper. Butterflies with girls on top of them. And some V8 cars. Got some in 2 different colours. Got some V8 fans in the family, so that will come in handy.
Said that is so cool.
Then some motorbikes. And I've always loved this paper. I think it's gorgeous. And some more butterflies.
Flutterflies.
And some jungle animals.
Jungle book and some kitty cats.
And kitty cats and kitty cats. And kitty cats.
No, it's not Thomas.
Not quite Thomas, but it does look like Thomas, doesn't it?
Is that from the Australian Zoo?
No, it just says Australia, so it's got a bunch of Australian things on it. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a couple of pieces of that by the looks. So we've got frogs and koalas and kookaburras, parrots, platypus, penguin, quoll.
Boomerang. The kangaroo on there.
Dingo, emu, cockatoo, lizards, turtles.
Kookaburra.
An electric wire.
It's a drop bear.
You and your drop bears.
What? That's what we call them to creep people out.
Shh, you're not supposed to say that on camera.
It's hilarious, though. Get you to laugh at least.
And then we have another Australian one with VWs in it. That is weird. Footballs, meat pie. Footballs,
pies.
meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars. What the cockatoos are doing there, I don't know.
And the kangaroos.
Footballs, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars.
Yeah.
That's the song.
And these.
Yeah, well, beer is because, I think it's our national drink.
Yes.
Frogs
balloons.
and clowns and balloons.
Creepy clowns.
It's not a creepy clown. And some puppy dogs. And then this really cute one that I thought could cut out and use for things. Thought I'd grab more paper towels than that.
Sweet. Oh, where am I putting this stuff?
I don't know.
Jeez. There you go.
Oh my goodness, we're not going to be able to get out of here. Then some pale pink paper shred.
You might not be.
I can go in there. Some flowers, some butterflies, some butterflies.
And more butterflies.
These are jewelry making kits, but the beads aren't in them. It's just the jump rings and chain. And some bead thingy bobbies, the ones with the loop ends. Not sure what they're called. So, chain is good. Oh, I found some more appliques. These ones snuck into this.
Oh, I'm going to lay back down again.
These are bells. Got lots of these.
Bells are ringing. There's some Christmas tunes.
And then this is a piece of broken jewelry because I like that stuff and it goes into my stash. So that's a pretty long strand of gem.
If you have any earrings, earring 1 or 2 spare, may I have the earring hooks as I need them for a project?
Sure. Butterflies. Brain freeze. And look at these cute little dolphins. How sweet are they? Chickens. Can't live in the country without having some chickens.
We need our eggs. That's all we survive
Oh,
on.
that's another jewelry
And
one.
Bacon. And chicken. Good.
Some ducks with umbrellas.
Oh, Mickey, Minnie. What's the other male duck's name?
Donald.
That. Donald. Could be Donald. Donald's the duck.
These are those, are they resin? I don't remember.
Who knows? I don't know.
I have some of these, but I didn't have these cute little ones. And then just a wooden piece as well. Just a random stack of stuff.
When this dies, I'm probably going to go to bed. Okay.
Then these are sleighs. They can go over there with the Christmas stuff. Some ducks. Some mini milk bottles.
Milk bottles?
Old-fashioned
Paint them
milk
white.
bottles.
Just paint them white.
Some gold embossing powder.
Doesn't
And
look gold.
some pearl silver embossing powder. Yeah, but it looked different when you heat it up. Some of them change to a total different colour when you heat them up.
This
Some
is a good idea.
wedding ring decorations. Some flower decorations with leaves. A bunch of wooden flowers. Some beading wire. I have a few of these. She has so much of it. Well, I just grabbed a couple.
Slinky. Make a slinky out of that.
Proper paper towel tool. Cats. There's 3 black cats and 2 orange cats. Now, I got a few of these packs. These are actually for botanical product, orris granules. I'm not 100% sure what orris granules are for, but anyway. She ended up giving them all to me, so if anybody wants one, I'm happy to share. But I got it because I thought I got some, well, Mr. Mod has some houses for me, little wooden houses, and because I saw Marta from Maramoo Small Art, she did some really cool things with the little houses, but I don't have the little fake pebble rock things she used, so Mum was getting rid of them, so I thought they would work. And then, oh, what am I doing? This is a paper punch, but it's a flower shape. And I thought that one would come in handy because I don't have I only have a normal round one. I do have a couple other shapes, but I don't like them, but I'd probably use the flower shape. And then some of you have probably seen these on Amanda's channel. Mum gave me a bunch of these little pieces. Again, I think it was a piece of jewellery that had fallen apart. And then she gave me this big piece, which I've got no idea what I'm going to do with, but a lot of the gems are missing. So she gave it to me. Massive. And then there's some flowers. These ones have gems, a couple more butterflies, and some bees. And the flowers are sparkly. Yeah, can you do that, please? Now, I have tons of these.
Oh, stickers.
But they have the one sticker that whoever the lady was wanted taken out. So I'm happy to share some of these if people are happy not to be missing a sticker. Because, yeah, there was a kitten there, I think, that one that she's taken out of all of these. And they're all the same. And then I think I only got one of these, but I don't need all these sheets. They're exactly the same. So this one's all there, so I can pull a few sheets of that for people. And then the dog, I did know what the dog was she took. I don't think all of these are here. I think there's some more somewhere. She gave them to me in 2 lots. So there's cute dogs and cute cats and dogs, cats, kittens. So I'm happy to share some of them.
Yes. Oh, you're reading it. Okay.
I know. Why would you buy so many sticker books just for one sticker? That's a little crazy. And then some frames, which always come in handy. And these are some shiny matte gold cards. So that will come in handy. I don't even have to use them as card bases. If I want something that's not as bright and shiny gold as some of the things I've got, I can use that and cut it up for things.
Also, she said, I saw those and started singing cats and internet cats, which is useless in here as you don't listen to Marie. I don't know.
And then this one is a 3D paper towel book, and we all know I hate paper towel, but when they're not cut out, but these are the flower fairies, and there was no way this was not coming home with me because they are adorable, and I still wish I had all the stamps in this set because they're just so gorgeous. I have a few of the stamp sets of these, but I don't have a lot. I've got about 6 or 7 or something like that. And I just think they are so pretty. I think there's another book somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. Oh, that is gorgeous. I definitely don't have those stamps. I have those ones. So that's the first 3D mini book, and I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere. Then these are cream card bases and white card bases. I know that's just white card, 4 card bases. It's not scored, but the cream ones are scored. And then there's some more white unscored. There's this little, what are they called? Thing to put your cups on.
Cup holders?
No.
I don't know.
Coaster. That's it. Their sale. Oh, hang on. What is this? Teddy wears his sailor outfit and goes to the park. His boat is the fastest. They sail on to number 23. And it says number 22. Sailor Teddy. So I guess there was a whole series of these. And then some envelope seal stickers of birds. And a little undecorated box. Hi. Yeah, are you playing games instead of paying attention?
No.
And then a bunch of these circular pieces that, well, they're not quite circular. It looks like somebody's sawn them out at home. because they're a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah. I'll show you what I was watching.
But can always hide that stuff.
I was watching this.
You are not supposed to be watching wrestling while we are doing this. And then one little tassel, but I'm sure she threw more tassels at me. I just don't know where they've disappeared to. And another... now I'm having a total brain freeze. Another quilling tool. So I'll just get rid of all of this. Somebody's not helping anymore. She's watching wrestling instead of helping.
Trying not to fall asleep.
Pack all this back in the box it came out of. Oh, and then I almost missed these ones. Little dinosaur 3D stickers. They definitely had to come home with me. They're so cute. Here you go.
Oh, ow.
Okay.
There you go.
So there's paper towel strips, gold ones and yellow, and 2 different sizes of cream. All the purples with a random cream one in there as well. And some skinny white. Oh, these are all skinny ones, and there's actually 5 different colours in there. So there's pink and 2 different reds, and then on this side there's a burgundy and another pink, pale pink. And then there's a reddish pink, oh, pinkish red, and a really bright red quilling paper. Then there is, these are all 3D stickers as well. Well, those ones are. And some of those, the nappy ones. And then these are rub-ons. And another packet of the cute baby 3D stickers.
Nice stickers. That's what Elegant Delight said.
Oh, and there's a little Christmas charm. I'll have to put that with the Christmas things. It's a wine charm, but I pull the charms off and use them for other things. And then some more sort of shiny gold paper, cardstock. And then these are just card packs, 20 cards, different colours. A lot of this stuff came from the lady that moved away, but Mum had just had enough of trying to sell it, so it's just like, she's just take it because I'm just going to send it to Red Cross, whatever you don't take. But as I said, they still got a lot of stuff. And then, so there's some more colours. Yeah, can you put them away, please?
Sure.
Oh, and these aren't card bases. Oh, I think these are pads, notepads. So yeah, they're little notepads in different colours. I must have thought that they were actually cards again. And there's another packet of cards and another packet of cards. Some of them have stuff on them that was started but not finished. And then I got itty bitty flower punches. She was getting rid of a lot of punches, but I didn't know what I had and I don't use them that often, so I didn't grab too many. I grabbed this big heart because I wasn't sure if my one still... this bag just broke. I wasn't sure if my heart still worked. And then I got some Trichem pearl dust because it looked like it'd be fun to use for snow and things. So I grabbed that. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not as much as, say, a glitter. Let's see. There's a big chunk in there. Break up. Whoa. Now I'm getting it everywhere. So I thought that would come in handy for making snow on things. I don't know if you can see how sparkly it is.
Just let it snow. Let it snow.
What else is in this bag? We've got some flowers. We've got a Santa ornament, a resin wreath, and it looks like it's supposed to be a drum kit, but I've got no idea. Another one of those pretty flowers. A teddy. Carolers. Whoa, kid. Oh, I don't know where that went.
I'll find it.
Then this is a snowman. A gingerbread man. These look like Fimo clay ones. A plane. Another snowman. Some butterflies. A random gem. Oh, that looks like it's broken off something. And then some random foam squares. And then another mystery container of stuff. There are some Merry Christmas table scatters. So they can go up there with the Christmas stuff. Oh, so that whole bag of stuff can go up there with Christmas stuff. Some more seed beads. Some angels. Some stars. Some big stars. So they're multicolored stars and they're just the gold stars. Some silver glitter. Some itty bitty seed beads. Not sea beads. What are they called? It's the little frinkles, or yeah, frinkles and micro beads. That's what they're called. Oh. And some silver ones as well.
Oh, man, make teas.
And then a 4-leaf clover. Thought that might come in handy for St. Patrick's Day, seeing as I don't have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff. And then this one has some random gems in it. And this has some leaves, some stars, some itty bitty green stars, and some medium gold stars. And this is a big thing of itty bitty gold stars. Then there are some doves. Some random seed beads. Some gold middle seed beads. And a Versacolor black. Well. Can you undo that, please? Oh, and there are some more safety pins. What's in that? It's ribbon and lace. Sort them into the ribbon and lace things. Oh my goodness. And then there are some brads. Oh my goodness. We have a bag of...
I am not sorting that out.
Oh, why not? We have a bag of tangles.
That's your job.
Some magnets.
Oh, that hurts my nose. Ow!
Then this has, let's see if I can work out what these are. They look like turkeys or
Gobble,
peacocks.
gobble.
Maybe peacocks. I don't know.
Gobble, gobble.
What else do we have?
I don't know, do you want to take this?
Bells.
This is for one of these ones. One of these.
Green stars. Then we have Merry Christmas. Bigger leaves. Balloons. They will come in handy for birthday shakers.
Yes.
Christmas trees. Red angels. Oh, that has a container in a container. Okay. This one has happy birthday ones in it, and it's taped shut, so I'm not going to open that right now. And this one has 50th. Oh dear. And then this is Stampin' Up! The white grosgrain. That comes in handy because it takes ink so well, so you can dye it whatever colour you're working with. Get magnets out of the way. We have a bag of stuff. We have a Winnie the Pooh on a ball. That is weird, but Winnie the Pooh's on a ball.
This is random stuff.
I will in a minute. Slow your roll. Then some, I guess this is a broken piece of jewellery with those pink little beads on it and those cute beads. They're pretty. Triangular shape. Put it on top of the ribbon. It's all ribbon and trim. We'll have a look at that before I... help! Kid, help me. Come and help. You're Miss Assistant.
No, if I go to bed.
Stop it.
I don't want to help. You can just sit there.
Oh, that can go over there for later. Oh, some more beads. Little seed beads. And then these little beads. And are these beads? Yes, they are beads. Can they all go in the bead container, please? A little flower that's sticky on the back. It's got some foam on the back. It needs a bit of zhuzhen to get it back.
Are you kidding me?
Into shape.
Which part's broken?
I don't know. And then some more seed beads. This is a packet of white seed beads with a random blue seed bead in there. That's always fun. The seed beads are... Oh, they went to the wrong spot.
Okay.
And this is a string of black and huge amber beads. I won't throw them because that'll break. And then magnets, which I actually have a box of magnets beside me because Mum and another lady has been giving me a bunch of magnets.
Good work, mate.
So I'll throw them all in this box now. So these are all from my mum as well. And these
so you
and...
put the ones from up there in there?
Yeah. So all of them. I'm trying to get all my magnets in the one spot now so I can find them because I'm always losing them.
Or they get broken.
Oh, that's a ribbon.
Oh.
A random pipe cleaner.
Always interesting to find those.
A butterfly tangled in some green beads. I guess Mum didn't want to restring this one, so I got it. Oh, some of the gems have discoloured, that's why. And then a little kitty necklace that she gave me because she just didn't want to send it to Red Cross, but it has some pretty flowers and things on it. So another Pooh Bear charm. His little cord has been cut. And there's a moon. And he's got a space hat by the looks of it. And then some more little random beads. another little tassel. This one's orange. Dragonfly like we saw before. Love that piece. It was a brooch, but it broke. So I absolutely adore that. A little Santa Claus charm. I can go up there with the Christmas stuff. Some black beads. Some more little butterflies. I don't know how I ended up with a hair clip. And that was a little earring or cufflink, or I think it's a cufflink or an earring. Oh, it's an earring. But it didn't have a pair, so I got that one. And I got that one because it didn't have a pair. We already looked at that. Some itty bitty metal butterflies. I'm not sure what these are called. They come apart like that. I think they're earrings, but yeah, they come apart like that. And then another bag of randomness. This is all, again, broken jewelry, wooden beads, a bracelet that I thought I could do something with. And this is another gorgeous piece that's missing a gem, so that's why I got that one. Oh, and this one's really loose. That's why I got these ones, because you wouldn't be able to wear them. They just fall off. So they're really cool. I love that colour. Pardon? Okay. And then a rose. Just another flat one. Didn't have a pair. If it doesn't have a pair, I get it. So some of them I can use. I'm just reading the chat. Somebody was supposed to be letting me know when there was new comments, but she hasn't. And I don't know what that is, but I'd love to get more of them. They're so pretty. They're just flat back, and they've got like that pearlescent tiger's eye shimmer in them. And so when you move it, that is so cool. I'd love to get more of them. Different colors. A turquoise, imitation turquoise. So these I'll just pop the backs off so I can use them for things. Lots of clip-on earrings. It's always fun when Mum gets jewelry because I'm the one that usually has to sort it out. So I'm in there sorting it all out and going, yay, that doesn't have a pair. Yay. Oh, I got so upset one time though because I went over there and she'd thrown out all the pairs and I'm like, Mum, I said I wanted the non-paired pairs, because there was some really gorgeous dangly ones. And that was a watch and it did have a band on it, but we cut the band off it, like, because it was a metal band, like a bangle, so that I could use it on something. And then I think there are more little bits in here. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, this. We'll put that to the side. I don't know why I have an empty one of them and an empty one of them. And then Mum buys stuff from Arty, and sometimes they come with these little metal things on them. So she saves them for me because I love them and they're so expensive to buy. So she just saves them. And there are some butterflies and flowers and a little flower. Toss all them in the bag. And another flower, and then there's some more beads. So I'm not sure if they're pink or purple. I think I don't know. They're like a dusky colour. And then these have like sunflowers or some other yellow flower on there with blue flowers as well. And they're porcelain beads. I do not know why I got a makeup sponge, but anyway. And then there's a hair clip. Sometimes there is random stuff in the stuff that she gives me. And that's a really heavy button, but I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I think. Okay, I'm not sure where the button box has gone. And then there's some tiger tail. I don't really use tiger tail, so if anybody wants tiger tail, let me know because I'll send it to them. And then that's just a random piece that was an earring, I think. So I thought that would be cool on something. And a button. And this gorgeous piece is missing a gem up there. I would so wear that if it wasn't missing gems. But then, I'm looking and I'm thinking, I wonder if I can break that bit off because I'd wear that. That is so pretty. And then there are some itty bitty red beads, I think. I don't know. They're very dark red. They're different sizes too. I didn't even know that. Okay, now I'm trying to throw beads on the floor again. I thought you didn't like the tiger's tail. Okay, hang on. I'll throw that over there so it goes in your pile. And then there is this very strange necklace that has 3 strands. So we weren't 100% sure how that was supposed to work, but maybe there was a strand that's missing or something. I don't know, but it has 3 strands, so it had some interesting beads on it. Just some random ribbons that I'll throw over to the ribbon pile. And then this is a random earring. It's missing some of its danglies off the end, but I can take it apart and use these beads for things because they're really pretty. And a shark tooth shaped pendant. Another earring shape. I just thought I want to make some of those, some canvases, so I thought little bits like that are useful. Speaking of earrings, there's one, but that's somebody's made that at home. Bit weird dangly earring. And then if I'd have known, I would have grabbed some more. Just a random earring. Cool marbled texture. And then this is something somebody's obviously made. Stuck down some buttons and bits and pieces to make a textured piece. And then these are pink beads. They feel a bit heavy, so I think they're glass beads. It doesn't say. And then a random fan earring. And then another one, which I'm just going to pull the back off so I can use that bit flat. And then that one's a bit worse for wear around the edges, but it's got some really cool colours in that bit that's worn off. And then I love that. I don't know why Mum didn't want to keep that one, because that one's not broken at all and it's a necklace one, but that will look really great on a piece, I thought. I love that. Some more silver buttons. Almost to the end of this little box. There's a little flower and oh no, he's missing an arm. I don't know what he was, but he's missing an arm. And I think somebody tried to stick him back together and it didn't work. And then there's some more bead caps and a little bead and some itty bitty beads and a moon. Oh no, that's a feather. I thought it was a moon, but that's a little feather. And then a pretty interesting cluster of stuff, a lipstick. Random. I told you, Mum gives me random stuff, so I've got like a little Avon sample. And then that's gorgeous. That just catches the light so well. So pretty. And then some more buttons, flower, and that's pretty cool. And another random earring that's broken. Beads, this tiny little flower. And it's got a windmill on there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's so tiny, but it's got the little middle bits painted in blue with a little tiny windmill on it. And some random beads. I might stick those buttons in there for now until she comes back so she can put them with the buttons. I don't know where she put the button container. That to the side. Okay, we're almost to the end of this box as well. Oh dear. And these are just those leather cords for making necklaces and stuff, but I thought they'd be cool for other things. And then these are just stitch markers are what they're called, but you can use them for all sorts of things, little dangly charms and stuff, so I thought they were pretty cute. Then she gave me this little plaque. Keep believing in yourself. Every goal that has ever been reached began with just one step, and the belief that it could be attained. When the road becomes hard to travel and it feels as if you'll never reach the end, look deep inside your heart and you'll find strength you never knew you had. Believe in yourself and remember that I believe in you too. Jason Bloom. I do not know who Jason Bloom is, but it's pretty cool. And then these are some of those stickers that our junk shop used to sell ages ago, the 3D chipboard ones. And they're ones I've actually not seen, so that's pretty cool. A random piece of rubbish. And then there's some fibers and trims. And this has bells and balls and rolling pins and hearts and a little pot. So that's a very eclectic random bit, and so some of it's wooden and the bells are a very rustic metal. That's more ribbons, more ribbons. Is this a random piece of material? Yeah, there's two tiny little random pieces of material. That one's very sparkly, and that one's very earth-toned. Ribbon can go over there for a second. And then some itty bitty bees. That's supposed to be in that box over there. That box over there. And then there is a bell bead. And then I just bought some of these and Mum gave me these, so that was funny. I just bought this colour too. So they had blue and pink at the reject shop, so now I've got two pink. And then there's some Santa paper towels and some more elves and koalas, although the other pieces are in there, they've just popped out. And then there's this one, and all the pieces are here again, they've just popped out, so thought that was pretty. And then some puppy dogs, and then some of these pretty papers the lady had got from a magazine, and they're just really lovely, so I said yes, I'll take them. Just get rid of all the stuff beside me. Okay, I think we only have ribbon and lace to go. Oh dear. Okay, so there's some random, usually small bits. That one's a bit bigger, but usually I get some little bits of ribbon that aren't very long to do stuff with. And there's some gingham and some sparkly, that's got sparkly stuff in it. That's pretty cool. And some burgundy and some silver. And then there's a bunch of white. White always comes in handy because you can dye that. And this tiny bit, enough for a card. And another one.
Or your planner. If you ever put ribbon on your planner.
And then this was the tangled. Oh, sorry. I hope no one gets seasick there.
Motion sickness.
And this is a lot of tangled stuff. So this is going to be fun to untangle, but it's... Oh dear, there's some tiny little pieces in there. That's just a piece of random material.
Mum, if I heat up the heat pack, do you think that'll help with the paint?
Maybe. And that's elastic. Just trying to pull the tiny bits to the side so that it makes it easier to untangle everything. I think there's 2 different colours of stuff in there. That is really going to be fun to untangle. And some trim.
If I wasn't feeling sick and not tired.
It's a small piece of thick stuff. Some, oh, this cord is, no. So this is some cord. And there's a few cords in here. This bright orange cord. Wow.
Did you show this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nor did I show that red one that's over there either. Or that one.
This one.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't know what that is. That's rubbish. Occasionally I get bits of rubbish. So there's the orange cord, the blue cord. At least these ones will be a bit more untangled now. Oh, can you put that in the button one, please?
Possibly not going to go on.
A small piece of cord trim, another small piece of black, and that's some velvet cord, some blue, and then we have these 2 tangled messes here that are going to be very fun to untangle.
I might go in the morning.
Well, it depends on how much of needs to be done still.
I feel.
And then this is some pretty thick stuff, and it doesn't have the wire edge, but it's got a pretty cool pattern on it. I don't know if you can see the blue in it. I'll have to find a little bag for all those little bits of trim. And then some black elastic. I thought maybe, I don't know if it's too thick, but I thought it would be good for pen loops in some of the notepads that I've been making.
Then there's a white one in there too somewhere.
Then there is some thick, thin pink, medium pink stuff. And this is some purple cord. And we have 2 different silvers. We've got this silver stuff, which is pretty cool. It's, what's it for? Crocheting and tatting stuff.
I can see the other elastic.
And then there's this silver one as well, which isn't as sparkly. It's got a silver, it's grey with a silver thread through it, but this is just full on silver. And then there's a tiny bit of trim and a tiny bit of lace and rubbish. And then some silver. Just pull all the random bits off the top first. Bye. And then there is this beautiful color, blue color, and the teal, and some more white. You can never have too much white. That's what I think. And this is more of a wrapping ribbon. It's that crinkly stuff. And then there's some white of the elastic as well. And then there's some gingham ribbon and some different grosgrains. Okay. Then there's white with the gold on the sides. And there is pink stripes. Let's see if this helps to see the pink stripes. There's pink stripe. And then there's It's a Boy ribbon. And some cool Christmas ribbon with the gold thread through it. Some green ribbon with a pin in it. Almost got pinned. And some of the loop ribbon. And just a tiny piece of pink single-sided ribbon. Ow! I did get pinned that time. Oh dear. And then just a tiny bit of random red and a bit longer bit of burgundy. And then there's this one that someone's wrapped ribbon around. So there's a few different ribbons on that one. And this is just mostly a packet of itty bitty stuff. I have a feeling I've already shown this because I remember that. So I don't know how that ended up back in this stuff. But anyway. And there are lots and lots of rolls of ribbon. So these are all grosgrain. And these are 2 gingham ones, but they're very pale. One's a very pale cream and the other's a very pale yellow. And some more grosgrain. That one has pretty flowers on it. And more grosgrain. And more grosgrain. Mum was throwing these at me. She's like, will you use these? Will you use these? Will you use these? And she just kept throwing them at me. And another flower grosgrain. And then some argyle type one. And a bigger roll of pink grosgrain. And that one is purple and that one is pink of the thin stuff and some brown of the thin stuff. And red.
I don't know, I can't check.
And some big fat red one.
So if I check it, I'll move the phone.
And then this one has drinks and this one has flowers. A bit weird.
Do you want me to check it?
Doesn't matter.
I can if you want.
Grosgrain, thicker stuff. And then a grosgrain with a rickrack type board pattern on it. And then if anybody wants some of this, I'm happy to share. I have tons and tons of this stuff. Oh, and then we have this. This is like that. It's a plastic, and you got the gold on that side, and then the silver holographic on that side as well. So you can use it either way. It's wow, that hurt my eyes. And then there's some green thin stuff, some cream thin stuff. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is, I'm going to have to sit down and try and work out how to make these all go the right way, because that's the way it came to me, just in a jumbled mess like that, where it all just goes wherever it wants. And then this is some bias binding, but it's really pretty, so I think I could use it on other things. It doesn't have to be used as bias binding. Just a really soft, pretty white. And then there's a blue one of those trims as well, which again is going every which way. And this is just some elastic sparkle cords. Oh, I had wound this up earlier. This is a trim that didn't get the same treatment, thank goodness. So it's another dangly trim, but it's all going the right way. I think also it helps that these ones are in loops and aren't as fine as the other one to help keeping them going in the right direction. So I'll have to wind that one back up in a little while. And then there's a couple of different colours in there. I'm not going to try and untangle them right now, but there's a brown, a cream, a greyish brown, and a mustardy, almost mustard. It's not quite yellow, goldish colour. And there's, in this one we've got another tangled up red one and another one like that one I just showed you that's not tangled, exactly the same colour. And then there's this one, which, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it has the droppy bits and the embroidered bit at the top. I think they're little tassels that hang off it. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. I think it's got tiny little, very fluffy tassels. Yeah, that stuff. And then this is some wired ribbon. Very pretty. Oh, that side. It's been wound the wrong way, so it's got a really pretty silver pattern. Might put that over with the Christmas stuff as well. Almost to the bottom of this bag. Oh, some more rolls of ribbon. So some more grosgrain. These again are the flower ones. You probably can't really see that, but they are exactly the same as the other ones, except one is a very pale cream and one is a pale orangish yellow. And this, I think, is my favorite ribbon. This is absolutely gorgeous. It has a rose pattern in it. And okay, I'm just going to try and empty the bag out so I can move some of the ribbons. I'm running out of space again. Do you want to fill the bag up so you can just stand in there, please?
I just heard this creepy bang in my room. I'm like, okay, creepy.
And then there's this grosgrain, not grosgrain, gingham ribbon. And this cord, cream cord. Some more, oh, that's not quite white, so it's off-white, creamish. And then this beautiful ribbon. I like that, that's pretty.
And it wasn't the other black either. Like, you know how you hear something bang on the wall? Yeah, it was something like that. It was creepy as soon as I put the disc in.
And then there's this Christmas tree one. So again, that can go over with my Christmas stuff. Thank you.
Not welcome. No, you are.
And then this sparkly one, it is all one strand, so it's like 4 rows of squares. That's pretty cool. Then 2 rows of each of these Christmassy ones.
Which I don't get why they didn't just put them together since they're not connected.
Some more cord trim. Some itty bitty grosgrain. And this has gold flowers and flourishes on it, on cream. And then silver and gold. And this is a strange one. It's like material, but it's also, it feels like it's got the iron-on stuff on the back, so I'm not sure. Very Christmassy. And then some black with silver thread through it. That's pretty cool. I like that. That can all go. That can all go. Oops.
That's not big enough.
Oh, I think we had that. That's really pretty. That's got a purple colour. Purple and silver.
Oh, that has a massive delay.
Oh. We could try refreshing it.
Oh, ow.
And then there's this blue one that's the same as the cream one we saw a minute ago. So that's the pattern that's on the cream one as well. And some more fringing. This one has purple and cream in it. And then, I'm not sure, this one has like gold iridescent sparkles. It's so pretty in real life. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. Good night.
If I don't hear that bang again, I'm coming straight back down here.
And then there's some red.
That did have a pin in it.
And I'm not sure what this is meant to be. This
Passing
burgundy-ish type one.
Let's see.
And then we have spotty purple.
I have no idea. Oh, that can just stay down there now. Oh.
I think the green, I'm not sure. I think we saw that before. Some gold cord. Some skinny ones. Different colours. Some thick burgundy. This one has some blue grosgrain, some brown gingham, and some striped blue, dark blue grosgrain. And then there's different colours in that. A little piece of purple, just little pieces, bits and pieces. Some more of that very bright orange, and different colours of the skinny stuff, which always comes in handy. And there's another, this has gold on the edges, and then there's this gorgeous one. Well, this one definitely can go in my Christmas stuff. Wow, that is so pretty. Gold flowers, holly, bells. So that little bit can go with my Christmas stuff. That probably can too. And this super, super thick red. It's very thick. I don't think I've ever seen a ribbon that thick before. Okay, that's the end of the ribbon. We only have the lace to go. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. I did drop one. So this one says love. This cute little one. Okay. So the lace. Is that one piece? Yeah. So we have this super thick piece. It's really pretty. Then we have, this is one of those really thick, like a tattered or, yeah, tattered one or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's the really thick stuff. And I have like lots of that. And then I have lots of this one as well. So I'll be splitting this up into packs. Hi, Lana. Then there is, sorry for the silence, then I was catching up on chat. And then there's this embroidered cream one. And this really pretty aqua green. It's a little bit more towards green, but it does have a lot of blue in it. And then there's this blue one. And a cream one. So this is a gathered one. It doesn't have the border like most of the gathered ones does. It's a bit different. It's more of a box pleat type one. Oh, and then there's another piece of random ribbon and another ribbon, random ribbon. This one's in a bow. And a tiny bit of random ribbon. Oh, what does that say? Oh, it says Miller's. So somebody must have chopped it off their shirt or something. And then this little piece of ribbon, lace. Still got the sparkly stuff everywhere. Oh, wow. There's a very small piece of this. Oh, so on this side it's black, and on this side it's blue. So I guess you get to decide which side you want to use. And then there's some pink gathered ribbon. Some yellow gathered ribbon. I'm trying to move through them pretty fast because I don't know how long my phone has left. So I think we're good, but there's a lot of lace. And then this really, really thick, gorgeous stuff that has the chocolate ribbon in the middle. And some more pink ribbon, different one. Whoa. And then this is a big piece of different colors. There's red and pink and green and a little bit of blue. And then this pink one for ribbon in the middle. And then this one is more of a trim. It's like it's been cut off something, so I don't know what that is from. Oh, I love these ones. These are flowers with purple centers. She's not here. She's gone to bed. Fine, I'll have a drink of water. I totally forgot that I had water beside me. And then there is this cream one. I'm not sure which way it goes. That bit's a bit crinkly. Let's find a bit that's not as crinkly. And there's a couple of pieces of this in there. I think they're the same. Yeah, that's the same. So this is a very pale blue. When there's lots, it means I can share it, so I like that. And then there's this yellow one. I would send you some lace, Lana. What colour do you need? And then there's this blue one. I mean, I don't have every colour under the sun, but I have a lot. And then there's this yellow one, which I think is the same as the pink one I showed before. It's a creamy yellow. It's kind of on the cusp of yellow, on the cusp of cream. I'm not sure. And then there's this very pale green one. Oh, nice. Honestly, Lana, I'd send you some lace if you want some. Have you seen how much lace I have now? I went from a tiny little box to, oops, I don't know where I'm going to put it all. And then there's this peachy one. If I show doubles, I'm sorry. I didn't get time to pull out all the doubles before the video. We've been cleaning and things, and I thought, 2 hours would be enough time, but clearly I was wrong to sort everything out. And then there's another one that doesn't have the normal top. It's just folded over on itself. And it's peach. Then this is black lace, so that's not going to work. Let's get a piece of white so you can see the black lace. And it's irregular shaped, and I'm going to have to keep that one out and do that one back up again because it's been put in there all wonky and it doesn't look very nice. So I want to try and flatten it out. And then there's some broderie on lace. That's pretty mint colour. And then here's another wide one. Where is the end? So that's a super wide one. It's slightly gathered in the middle. Then there is another cream one, a gathered one, itty bitty one. And this gorgeous yellow one. Look at those flowers. Wow, that's so pretty. And then some peach in the skinnier with the room for the ribbon to go across. I think we saw that in yellow and pink already. And then in the white. Whoa, whoa. Oh, look, ladybugs. How did they end up in that pile? And then this is some wide gathered stuff, but again, it's got the mesh over the top instead of whatever they usually use. And then there's this one. It's a peachy pinky colour. And this one, there's tons of that for me to share. Pretty blue. And then there is this flower green one. And then there's this green and red one. And the red has a gold sparkle through it. Thank you. And then there is this very wide pink one. Oh, and this super wide one coming up. It's an off-white. Let's see if I can find an end. Oh, the two ends are taped together. So there's that super wide white one, off-white. And there's some white gathered lace. And this is, I'm not sure what colour I'd call this. It's like a very pale pinky peachy colour. And then some yellow skinny stuff. And this one is a wider green one. And again, I need to rewind that. It's gone a bit skewy. Because Mum was selling it, sometimes she just didn't care how they went in the bags. So some of them are a bit wound not very well. So I'm just going to have to do them again to hope it flattens it out a bit. And then some red, which always comes in handy. I like it when you can get the more different coloured laces, because sometimes if you want like a true red like that, even just dyeing your laces doesn't get you the colour you want. Yes, I really did score. Okay. These, I believe, are curtains. But, wow. I'll pull the extra piece of fabric out from under so you can see it's huge. So this was a curtain for the, probably like a kitchen or something like that, where you have the two tiers of curtains. Is this one the same or is it different? I think so. This is the same thing, but this one is different. It's a skinnier one. So could take the lace off it, carefully unpick it if you wanted to, or just trim the behind piece off. Lana, that implies I have an iron. And an ironing board. Which I might have an ironing board. I may still have an iron, but who knows where it is because I don't actually use it. Then I have this cute red and white one. And some super wide green stuff. I don't know if I already showed one similar to that or not. I think I did. So that's some shareable stuff if I've got more than one. And then this is some gathered one that you can put the ribbon through the middle of. It's really pretty, and there's lots and lots of that. Got a whole bag of that. Oh, I love this piece. This is purple. So of course I'm going to love this one. That is so pretty. And then there is this gorgeous wide one. I love this too. Okay, I'm showing it the wrong way. It goes that way. It's really pretty. Does that come out of a bag? I don't know. You can go over there for now. Oh my goodness, there's so much. I told you all there was a lot of stuff from my mum. She just, yeah, it was going and I was rescuing. So there's this stuff, which I'm not sure what it's from, what it was off. Like, it looks like it might have been for sheets or something like that. A pattern, how they used to stick the embroidery bit at the top of the sheets and stuff. And then there is some more wide stuff in white. And then there is this almost purple. I'm not sure that it actually is a purple, maybe a periwinkle. I'm going to have fun sorting these all out and sealing up all the bags again. And then there's this skinny gathered green one, really tiny. And what's this one? This is a really soft one, a soft white one. And then this big ball of pink stuff. Can I find an end? Oh, lordy. So this one's all gathered as well with the leaves and flowers. Oh, and then I've got a bag of pink. I guess I was trying to keep all the pink ones, sort them out somewhat. I think I'm going to need a container for each colour the way it's going. And then these big flowers. And then there's this one, and the flowers are a bit shiny. The flowers, the spots are a bit shiny. Good night, Grace. Sorry, I don't know who is sending me messages, and I think it's on the phone that my daughter was using that she hasn't turned off or turned the sound off. And then there's this one. Thank you for joining us. I'm almost done. I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel. And then there's some skinny pink. And this is, I wouldn't, not sure. It's like it has a hint of peachy pink. I am not 100% sure what color I would call that. It's a very strange color. It's like on the cusp of pink, on the cusp of orange. Not quite peach. Hi, Leanne. It is 11:30. I had a feeling this was going to be a long stream. I'm trying to get it in before my phone cuts out. And then this is some off-white, whiter stuff. Okay, that can wait because I don't want to wreck up. It's still nicely flat. So this is a bag of iridescent ones. These are all the same. So that's got that really pretty iridescent shimmer through it. And then this one has the iridescent stuff in it as well. And this one's gathered. Wow. That one has a more goldy iridescent to it. And then this one is one that I think I have a lot of. I'm not, oh no, hang on. That's doubled over. No, this isn't the same one that I thought it was. So there's that one, a white one. I know, it's crazy, but I have an inspection on Monday and I need to get all this stuff put away. So it was now or never, because I've been sick and stuff's been going on. So can I find an end? Okay, I can't find an end. So what I'm going to do is just shove that in there so you can see that really wide one. Oh, now I find the end. Thank you. I'll put that one beside me. Then I have this peach one, pale orange. Oh, some random loot. Ow! I got pinned again. So there's a short piece, a couple of short pieces of that one. And this one I'm being careful of because it has a pin in it. And I think we saw that one before. Yeah, so that's that. And we saw some of that before. So I'll be able to share some of that out for sure. And I have some purple one. And again, this one's going to need to be wound a bit better. Purple, blue. It looks purple on there, but over there it looks more blue. So that's pretty cool. Then I have lots and lots of this purple one. And is it the same as this purple one? No, they are two different purple ones. And then this purple one. I don't know how that one's wound up in there. So I'm trying not to let them unwind too much. I can see the bottom of the box, even though there are some beside me as well. So we have some more purple lace. I generally go through them and keep maybe a meter or two, 3 if I really, really super like something. And then the rest goes into my giveaway box. That is a gorgeous flower. I love that. That is so pretty. It just depends on how much I think I'd use it and things like that. No time for that. My phone might die. I'm fine. And then some pink. Some multicolor. Oh, I love this one. Look at that. That is so gorgeous, the burgundy. some iridescent, and the blue with white edges. I have a tub. I'm getting them all out of a box, but I have a tub in front of me. But I filled the tub up with the material and all the lace. It's going to all start falling out soon. And then I don't know where the end of this one is, so that's just another loopy one. Then there's the blue, like the other ones we've seen. And I think that's the same red we saw before. So I can share some of that because I have lots of that red if it's the same. And some yellow. And this is a pale pink with a medium pink thing at the top. So depends what you're doing. You don't usually see that bit anyway. And then this is another wide one, but it's a gathered wide one, which is really pretty. And then this is a cream wide one. I'm not sure if that's the same as the one we saw before, or if the one we saw before was white. But I love that. That's so pretty. Getting there. And then there's this plain white one. And this white one. And then we have a cream wide one. I don't know why. It's got little cut marks along the top. It must have maybe been sewn on something and pulled off maybe. Okay, some of it's hers, a lot of it's hers, but she had a seamstress friend and she was going to a home and she has Alzheimer's. And so she had a lot of stuff. So a lot of this is actually vintage lace because she's been sewing since I was a child, well before I was a child. So a lot of this is vintage, actually vintage lace. But then Mum also has lace as well because she makes babies' booties, so she uses lace for that. She makes coat hanger covers as well. And so she would use some lace for them sometimes, and she's done other arts and crafts stuffs here and there. So some of it's hers, a lot is from this seamstress lady. A lot of it they've had for years since I was a child. Like the lady was a seamstress before I was born. So she's some of this, like some of the ones that have the stains and that on them are really, really, really old. So we have some white flowers. So, but she was going to send all of this to Red Cross, Vinnie's, that kind of thing. So she told me to take whatever I wanted just to leave a little bit for them. So there is some stuff that I didn't take, but she sent like 4 or 5 something crates, like of the big tubs full of stuff to Red Cross and Vinnie's. And this has got a little bit of sparkle to it as well. It's not a shimmery sparkle, but it's just got a hint of sparkle. She likes those ones that I've showed that have the these ones have the spot for the ribbon through them. She uses that on them somehow. I don't know because I don't knit crochet or any of that stuff. So, and then we've got some more super, super wide stuff. I think it goes that way. And I think I had some of that before, so it's going to be fun sorting all of these out. I may just have to put them in a box and seal them up for now, because I'm not going to have time between now and Monday to clean my house and sort all of these laces out properly. Oh, that's the one I put over there before to sort out. And then there is this one, if I can find the end of it. So this one's old and a bit discolored in spots, but as you unwind it, it seems to be a lot better. So I'm just going to keep that top bit over it so that I can cut that off when I go to use it, and it'll keep it protected. So that'd look nice at the bottom of something. And then I did start sorting them into colours, but then Mum gave me so much more that I could not sort it. So these are all cream. That one and that one. And then this one. Oh, that one's doubled over. So that's another wide one. And then these ones. I don't think my mum, she does still do coat hanger covers. I know her next door neighbour uses that pom-pom. Oh my goodness. I just found a whole heap of ribbon at my feet. So where's the ribbon bag? Over there. Oh dear. She does that pom-pom wool stuff that has the pom-pom on it. She makes them out of them. I think Mum used to as well, but then the lady next door started doing it more. But Mum makes a lot of, you know, the tea towels that you hang in front of your sink so you can dry your hands when you've done it. They've got the embroidered, not embroidered, what's that thing called? Crocheted top, and like a little button so you can hook it to your cupboard door so you can wash your hands and that. She makes a lot of them. She does decorated towels. She knits. She sews some stuff. Not much. She sews straight stuff, like stuff, ribbon onto towels and trims onto towels and things like that. That's what she'll do. And then there's this big cream one. I think it goes that way. Lots of that. And a skinny cream one. Yeah, I don't think it matters which way that one goes. And then, okay, this is all the same. That whole bag is all the same, but it was so pretty. I just really liked it, and it's a thicker type of one. It's not the super thick stuff, but it's really nice. And so I got lots of this to share. Yeah, hand towels, that's them. And then there's this piece of black lace, or is that no, that's the one I had out before. Okay, this is the last bag. Oh, thank goodness. And then there's this, I love that. That is so delicate and pretty. It's got the flowers and then like a shell type pattern in between. I can't get that back in the bag. It can stay there for a minute. And then this is that thick stuff. And some more skinny white stuff. Oh, is there two in there, or is it just coming unraveled? I think it's just coming unraveled. Oh dear. Okay, these two are the same in here, so I have a ton of this to share. I love this stuff too. It's the thick stuff. So it's that one. And this is some gathered in the middle stuff. I'm sure if you needed to, you could cut a piece off and unpick that middle hem. And then I think this is different to the, I'm not sure if this is the same or different to the one I just showed. So I think, let me have a quick look. I think, we're done. Well, I found a little bit of ribbon on the floor again. Oh my goodness. What a marathon. Thank you all for joining me. Wow. That was so much stuff. I did warn everybody that she had given me a ton of stuff, and there's a few other bags that have piled on top of that because I go over there once a week. Sometimes she just, here, have this. Here, have this. Here, have this. As I said, she gave me magnets the other day, so that was another new thing. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to go now and have a drink of water. No, there was paint, there was beads, there was ribbon, there was paper towel, there was cardboard, there was quilling, there was appliques. Oh my goodness, there was bits of everything. There was just everything. You name it, just about, I had it. It was so much. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, thanks guys. I'm gonna go and have a drink and a snack, and so I can talk again, because as you can hear, I'm getting a bit worse for wear over here. So thank you all for watching. I am so glad my phone lasted the distance, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Don't mind my knee cracking. Oh, where's the off button? Bye everyone.